Alright, so now starting off with the pocket holding process, one thing that I do want to do is actually separate it. Right now, these are my 3 tops that are cut to the dimensions or the width of the cabinet. So I want to go ahead and put a T here, just so I don't get these mixed up with any of my side panels. There's about like a 2.5 inch difference between the two, so don't want to mix those up. And then for all the side panels, I'm just going to actually put a left and a right. Actually, that's what I probably should do. This one will be a left. Flip this over. This will be the left side. And the reason why that matters is I'm going to draw pocket holes down at the bottom and pocket holes along the face. The pocket holes along this side is going to allow me to attach the face frame. The pocket holes here are going to allow me to attach it to the top once I actually install the countertop on the cabinet assembly. So by putting the side that it's actually going to be, this being the left hand side, and putting the L down here at the bottom, when I go to drill my pocket holes, I know I'm drilling it right here. Adverse to if I did a right hand side, this dado would need to be toward the back of the cabinet, so it would flip like so. So I'll put an R right here. So when I go to drill my pocket holes, I'm drilling my pocket holes here and that down here. Just to keep track of it so I don't end up drilling them in the wrong place, because that would kind of suck. They're all on the outside, which is kind of how I plan to, because of how I'm building these cabinets, I made sure one, I kept a clean face on the inside. All the sides that has the knots and everything else, it's gonna be on the outside of the cabinet. You won't see any of those parts. So all the fasteners, I'm gonna hide them all on the outside of the cabinet. So this will be a right. This one would be a left. And we need 3 of each. Let me flip this one over. Right. And then another right. That'll keep me from getting these mixed up. And also I will face them facing the right way. So as I go through this process, I don't make any mistakes. Can you slide me that pocket hole and jig right there? Thank you, thank you. So for the top side, again, I want to make sure that my drill is coming in here so you don't see anything on the clean face. Then also for all the cabinets along the front edge, so making sure it's not on the edge that has this dado. Along the front edge, I will be attaching a face frame, so I want to add pocket holes there as well. Another good tip, the correct pocket hole jig actually works out perfectly with this scrap piece of 3/4 inch plywood. So, not the handle part. That pretty much just gives me a rest, so I can drill the rest of these screws. Probably should actually clear the bench off. I probably will do that when I actually get into the production process. Right now I'm just trying to show you guys again what I'm going to do. But then I'm going to get set up and kind of just have the camera here off to the side. I'm going to kind of batch out all the holes for all these pieces. So for the top, I'm going to drive a couple across the face. Alright, so if you guys get the gist, I have a bunch of holes to run through. I'm going to set up the camera here in the back and kind of just rock my way through the rest of this. Awesome. Alright, so funny story. It seems to have happened again. I have another set of videos that happens to have no audio to it. So we're going to do a quick voiceover just pretty much explaining what I'm doing here. It's not really too much of a complicated process. It's exactly what we're doing in the first part of this video. But I decided to make this method, or come up with a method that would be a lot more repeatable and a lot easier for me to batch out the rest of these pocket holes. Because whenever you can batch out a process inside of a build, like setting up a stop block, making multiple rips at the table saw, and or making all of your pocket holes, anytime you can make that process repeatable and easy to kind of knock out and batch out, you can increase your productivity. And every time you increase your productivity, you're increasing the dollars and cents that you're able to make on any type of project or product that you're batching out or putting out to your clients. So what I decided to do was actually, instead of having to hold my boards up on end or use another offcut of a 3/4 inch plywood to kind of help shim or level the board, by laying it down flat on top of my workbench, then using these clamps, I don't have to reposition as I pocket hole across the face. All I have to do is loosen the jig and move the jig itself down just a little bit. And as I work on the ends, the only thing that I have to do is flip the boards end for end, and then I can drive the screws or drive the holes into the end portions of all the boards. It's a pretty repeatable process. It's not too much to do, so I'm just gonna let the video run while I kind of knock out all of these. But if you guys do have any questions on how I do my pocket holes, the jig that I'm personally using, or any recommendations to kind of increase my productivity, definitely let me know down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys at the end of the video. And one other thing that I think I probably will throw in here, my brothers and my cousin have been giving me hints and advice on how I can grow my social media. So if you guys leave me a comment down below, maybe on a project that I should build, if you get whoever gets the most likes, I guess, on whatever comment they comment for my next build down below, I'll try to build it, as long as it's within reason and it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Especially if I can make it out of like material that I already have here in the shop, I'll definitely build the next build that is down in the comments. But if you guys have enjoyed, leave me a like and subscribe. Follow all my other social medias, being TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I almost forgot the last one. But yeah, help my channels grow and help me get monetized so I can make more content for you guys. And if you have enjoyed, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.